All right, we're gonna go on a photo walk, and today what I'm gonna be looking for is two of the visual elements. The first two we're gonna learn about. So I'm gonna be looking to take photos that are using the rule of thirds, and I'm also gonna be looking to use the visual element of light. Okay, so it's a really nice day out today. Got lots of light. It's about, I don't know, 3:30, and so the light's coming in at a little bit of an angle, which is gonna be really nice. And one little trick I want to make sure you guys do if you're using a phone that I'll show at another part in this video is you can put a grid onto your camera so that doing and seeing the rule of thirds is going to be really easy for you. All right, let's go on a walk. We got a lot of green around. The bike is red. It looks like pretty cool. So I'm gonna take a photo and I'm gonna use the rule of thirds, and this bike is gonna be my subject. Okay, I'm down here in the creek, and I see a really cool little light area up there. So I'm gonna use the visual element of light. I'm gonna take a photo, and I'm gonna really try to make the light that's over there basically like the subject of my photo. So when we talk about light, we also got to remember that shadows, taking any photos using shadows, that's using the visual element of light, as well as reflections, okay? Because without light, you can't get shadows, you can't get reflections. So I've already taken one photo showing the interesting light over here, but now I'm gonna see if I can get a cool reflection photo. So whenever I go on photo walks, I look for things that might be a little out of the ordinary, maybe things that people left behind. Sometimes that could even be trash on the ground. Walking by this little picnic table right here, I see someone put some rocks on the table and they started stacking them up. So it's a perfect place that I can take a photo using rule of thirds and light at the same time. Okay, so I come across this swing set. I want to take a photo of it, but if I think in my mind about how, okay, I want to use the visual element of light and take a photo of this swing set at the same time, that starts to make me think of this differently. What I see now is there's a shadow of the swing on the ground over there. So instead of me just taking a photo of the swing set, I'm really going to focus on this shadow. So I want to take another photo of the creek, specifically, again, I'm thinking about the visual element of light. I'm thinking this might be a little bit of a better angle for me to really kind of see the light on the water. So let's go over here and check it out. All right, pretty cool. I can see all of the different shadows of the leaves and everything in the water. So I'm gonna get a little bit better of a position here. And this is kind of nice because I'm gonna get a reflection as well as some kind of shadows and stuff. And one other thing I can really focus on right now is the way that the light is hitting this little kind of waterfall down here. So I'm gonna really focus on this rock down here and take this photo. And hey, why don't I use the rule of thirds and light at the same time? just saw a deer, and this is why you always gotta be ready to take a photo. I was sort of ready, and I think I got one photo, which we'll see. Probably isn't gonna be the best photo, but getting a good photo is all about being ready to take that good photo. So let's walk up this trail. When you're on these photo walks, what you're really looking for is what is something that's kind of out of the normal? What's something that maybe shouldn't be where it is that can be of interest? Okay, so right now I'm walking through the woods and I got this caution tape. I have no idea why it's here. It's tied to this tree. But what I do know is that the light is hitting it and it's yellow, it sticks out. And so I'm gonna use that as my subject. And I'm gonna use the rule of thirds as with this as my subject. So let's see what I can get. Okay, with light, you're really like going on a scavenger hunt looking for light. What I really like right now is the way the light is coming in through these branches. And right now I can see that it's illuminating this one leaf. So I'm gonna use that as my subject. All right, so I finished my photo walk. Walked around. It was, first of all, it was just nice to be outside. I talked to you guys about this before, where one of the reasons why I love photography is that I'm able to go on a walk like this, and it just makes it a little more interesting. I'm looking for things. I kind of feel a little bit more in the moment. So I finished my walk today, and I'm gonna go inside right now. I'm gonna see which ones are really good, and I'm gonna upload those to my Google Drive. Okay, and that's what you guys should be doing too. Look through your photos, see which ones you feel like are worth holding on to, get them onto your Google Drive, and then you'll have access to them whenever you need them. One other thing I want to say is that I realize that, where I'm at right now in my neighborhood, it's a kind of wooded neighborhood. I was on a trail, there's a creek, and I understand not everyone is gonna have a creek or woods to walk into, and that's totally fine. What I'm gonna try to do is week to week show you guys different types of environments so that you know that no matter what your environment is, whether you're inside or outside, or if you're in a neighborhood of apartments, or if you're in a neighborhood with houses, or if you're in the city, or if you're on a farm, no matter where you are, you can use these tools and you can take good photos with them.